last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Pass to Knox. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Back to Jones. Walker against Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Jaquez grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Kept alive. Walker passes to Hero. Here's Big Cat. Last game out, he had 38 points. On target from range.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA. That is a textbook blockout to secure the rebound.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Big Cat, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Big finish by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Hero with it. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Big Cat. Big Cat's got 8. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with Willie Green.
Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Knox. Got a hand on it. Here's Big Cat. Give him 8 points now. Here's Jaquez. Jones grabs the board.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Knox. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Misi. Out to the wing. Williamson against Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson inside. Walker covering. Walker with some nice D.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pure from three-point range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Jaquez. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Knox. And again, unable to change momentum here. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Jovic, he's checked in for Walker. Here's Knox. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Williamson. Rebounded by Jovic.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And that one drops for him. Big Cat's got 14.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Miami, they've been systematically taking down their opponents, piling up wins just like everyone thought they would.
Here's Jones. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Jaquez against Ingram to get back on track. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Miami leading by 15. Pass to Hero. Fires the 3. And Adebayo slams it in.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Jaquez. The shot by Ingram, no good. Miami has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Big Cat. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's New Orleans now. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
To the paint. Here's Big Cat. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass, just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Well, Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pen.
And again.
Yeah, he's just incredible. He just keeps coming at you at the highest level.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. McBride passes to Green. Back to McBride. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Big Cat passes to Jaquez. Here's Big Cat. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Hawkins. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Got it.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hawkins, the pass to McBride. Green with a screen on Jaquez. McBride, and the three-pointer goes. McBride's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Jaquez, the pass to Big Cat. Takes the 3. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 14. It's Walker on the wing. Pass to Green. Back to Walker. Here's Hawkins, defended by Brown. Clock is at 3. Oh, what a play by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Inside, knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Williams comes in for Brandon Ingram. Jovic passes to Big Cat. 2 in the cold spell. Knocks it down from distance. Big Cat's got 27.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside, Williams to the middle. McBride can't get it to go. Miami leading by 15. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
For 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Hawkins. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the
Good. He hits again.
elite arsenal at its best. I mean, he often carries this team at the offensive end, doing it now.
And for all-time points scored in a single season, he's now tied for 5th. And so it's Miami. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning. Great to have you with us. Second quarter. Both teams changing it up here.
We're going out there. No let up.
Heat leading by 15, setting the floor for Miami. We've got Walker. He's out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's good! He hits another one!
I mean, come on, man. This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all in style. One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever seen. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Cavaliers played really well. He picked up 38 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance. I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Good on the shot. Big Cat's got 34 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Knox. Off target with the three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Big Cat. Launches it. Rebounded by Knox. Pelicans trail by 16. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
Down low. Here's Big Cat. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Big Cat's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Hawkins. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Williamson. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Walker. Here he goes.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Knox. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Knox has got 8.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Big Cat. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
For New Orleans, Ingram's checked in for Williams, and it's Jones in for Hawkins. And Miami also making a switch. Jaquez is checked in for Brooks. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 18. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Some solid D from Jaquez.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Knox. Give him 8 points now. Outside Jones. Williamson left side. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Walker. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Knox the pass to Ingram. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Big Cat. No good on the three. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Sinks the tray. Big Cat's got 46.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
The Pelicans shooting 47% so far in the second. Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Now here's Ingram. Will it go? Rebound Miami. Jovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 6.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Jovic, and he gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now Ingram. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers. From the arc. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Big Cat. Non-stop scoring machine right here. To the inside. Intercepted. Now the Pelicans in transition. Some room here for Jones. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Big Cat. Outside Walker. Pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. Here's Big Cat. Left side Jaquez. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero with the bucket.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Pelicans trail by 21. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Here's Knox. Denied by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
Pass to Hero. Here's Big Cat. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. A minute 29 left in the second. Outside Jones. And there's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just slicing to the bucket. Jones looking solid off the drive.
Adebayo passes to Walker. Left side Jaquez. Pass to Big Cat. Now Walker. Here's Big Cat. Off target from outside. And the Pelicans shooting at 45% of the game so far. Jones feels it out. Here's Knox. Shot is up. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Nice shot by Walker.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Knox. 10 points for him. That shot missing. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. to the paint. And that one's good. Ingram's got 9 points.
Well, Ingram's very efficient when he gets the ball that close to the basket.
Walker passes to Big Cat. Right side, Jaquez. A nice shot by Big Cat. Big Cat's got 48.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
When I look at Miami, they're the best team in the league, and they...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Pelicans trail by 20. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
He's off on the first. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Good on the second one. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Hero for 3. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
For 3.
Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jaquez. For the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, coming up the floor, you're not going to out-hustle Jaquez.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Ingram. Here's Misi. Here's Williamson. There's the block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Big Cat. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Williamson passes to Knox. Here's Misi from behind the arc. And Big Cat pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Jaquez. That one falls. Jaquez has got 4 points in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson to stop the run. Rebound Miami. Walker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Miami.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Heat. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Well, I think for Miami, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Big Cat. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And that one is hammered home.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Messi. Inside. Here's Knox. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Knox has got 12 points in the game. Here's Big Cat. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Williamson. It's blocked.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Off the inbound pass. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Walker passes to Jaquez. Hero on the wing. Pass to Big Cat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jones. Again, the Heat score.
I just love the ball movement.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Williamson. Walker with some nice D. And here are the Heat. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. New Orleans is shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Knox. And here's Back to Williamson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. All right, time now to bring you the teams leading the league in second chance points in the past month. The Pelicans, second.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Clock at 6. Good chance here for Ingram. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Ingram's got 11 points.
Well, that could be a tough shot, but easy there for Brandon Ingram.
Here's Big Cat into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And it's Pelicans ball. Here's Knox. 12 points for him. Outside Ingram. On the wing, Jones. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Knox. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Ingram. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. Banked it in off the glass. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Knox. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Big Cat. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. From deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Here's Knox. Off the mark there with a 3. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Walker. And Williamson with the block.
Such a powerful denial. Zion wanted that shot completely erased.
Pass to Hawkins. And here's Ingram. A shot from the mid-range. And he nails the jumper. Ingram's got 15.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Miami making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, They're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Green's checked in for the Pelicans. Walker comes in for Zion Williamson. Pass to Big Cat. This one for three. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Walker. Green in the post. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Brown passes to Jovic. To the wing, right side. Pass to Brooks. Here's Big Cat. Here's the three. Walker pulls down the board. Here's Knox. He's got 12. Hawkins can't get it to go. Here's Jovic. Count that bucket. Jovic has got 7.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Lets the three fly, and good! There's another!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Green, a screen. Here's Knox. He's got 15. He can't get that one to fall. It's Brown on the wing. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. New Orleans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, not a super physical player, but Hawkins knocks him down when he gets to the stripe.
McBride. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Bruce Brown. John Collins out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Williams' shot is good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Back to Brooks. 4-3. Unable to get that one.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot. Well, that's fine now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him.
We'll make substitutions. New Orleans calls timeout.
Give it up. One more again for your Pelicans dance team.
Here's Knox. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Pass to Ingram. And there's a pick. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Dylan Brooks checked in for Diallo.
Dylan Brooks.
Here's Ingram with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
Jovic passes to Big Cat. Now here's Brooks. Here's Big Cat. He drops it from range.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Big Cat. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ingram. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Ingram's got 10 points here in the second half. The Heat have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Brooks with it. Here's Big Cat. Back to Brooks. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Miami ball.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Pass to Misi. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. BI has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
Well, Ingram's a kind of a quiet scorer. Sometimes you don't even notice when he's putting up 20, 30, 40, because he just does it within the flow of the game.
And he makes it. And here's Ingram. Pass to Knox. Launches a three. Miami grabs the miss. Big Cat's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And there's the lob. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Here's Big Cat. Rebounded by Knox. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Ingram. Pass to Knox. Back to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Williamson outside. Here's Knox. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, Miami shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Big Cat. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. From outside the arc, fires in the triple. Knox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long.
Wake up, get your fake blood, fake tough.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Cat.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Herbert Jones is out there with Knox. And it's Messi in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Reedy's checked in for Brooks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Knox the pass to Ingram. Now here's Williamson. From the low block. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Reed against Ingram. To the middle. Here's Messi, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Big Cat the pass to Collins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Big Cat. There's the three. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Ingram. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.